What's good, everybody? We back with another Madden connected franchise video. We are going to whip through the entire Bears preseason. I need you to leave a like right now. Please go ahead and leave that like because you're already anticipating that you're going to like this video. I know I can feel your anticipation. This is preseason, season 1, week 1, and this is the Bears, so you know everything is about Mitchell Trubisky. And look at Trubisky dropping back, looking, but hey. Von Miller says, welcome to the NFL, Rook. Comes through with the sack. We're already losing 3-0 at that point. But Mitchell Trubisky is a tough guy, and he will bounce back. I promise you, he'll bounce back. Now, Trevor Siemian's on for the Denver Broncos here in their first preseason game. He's got all kinds of times to throw. He's going to the end zone. The Fresh Prince Amukamara with the interception in the end zone says, don't try me. I'm a prince. I'm royalty. I'm royalty with the fadeaway jump shot. Interception in the end zone. Things are going back the other way. This was an ill-advised throw, just to be honest. Trevor Siemian's not known for his arm strength, and you can see that ball was underthrown, and that's what made it available to be picked off by the Prince. Colin Kaepernick is the backup quarterback, and in the first preseason game, the backups will play. Colin Kaepernick is rolling to his right. He fires a strike to Kendall Wright. And he is running in place. He's not really taking advantage of the new, more lenient touchdown celebration rules because that was pretty silly. Nonetheless, Colin Kaepernick with the touchdown pass to Kendall Wright. The Bears leading 7-3 in the second quarter. That's how you want to do it. 7-6 at this point, but the Bears are knocking on the door again here. Last seconds of the second quarter. Colin Kaepernick, he likes to use his legs. Racing for the pylon. That's a touchdown. Colin Kaepernick. 14-7, 14-6 at that point. 14-12 now. The handoff to Jeremy Langford, and Langford is doing well. He actually ran a little bit better than Jordan Howard. So that was a nice run here in the third quarter. Hands it back off to Langford, bust in for the touchdown. 21-12, Bears lead, and they go on to take this game from the Broncos 24-19. Colin Kaepernick's very pleased. He played the second, third, and fourth quarters. The starters didn't get a whole bunch of time, but that's the way the first preseason game is supposed to work. Thankfully, Madden has finally figured that out, and they have the depth chart somewhere close to where they should be for preseason action. For a long time, they were all over the place. You never know what you would see in the preseason, but we got it a little bit better right now. But like I said, 24-19, the Chicago Bears win. Paxton Lynch had a pretty good game for the Denver Broncos. You see, he was 12 for 14 with 2 touchdowns, no picks. But look at Kaepernick, 11 for 13, 84% completion rate, and a touchdown, no picks. No picks, people. Trubisky only 1 for 4. Only threw 4 passes, though. So look at Jeremy Langford. I told you he had a great game. 24 rushes, 103 yards. He did not put the ball on the ground, which is big for him. Look at the receiving yards. Deion Sims was a really prime target for Colin Kaepernick. He did his thing. Jake Brett had 4 catches for the Broncos. Look at 3 tackles for loss for Corey Nelson. That is rather significant. Von Miller with that sack. Akeem Hicks had a sack. Yeah, it's the first preseason game. Nobody's really overreacting or anything like that. We're not getting, too crazy. Colin Kaepernick played very well, though. So we ought to feel good at this point about our situation. Week 2, I told you, we're blowing straight through this preseason. We are in the land of the sun, Arizona. I don't even know if that's a real nickname for Arizona. Somebody tell me if it is. If it's not, I apologize, Arizonians. Nonetheless, we are playing the Cardinals, and there's Patrick Peterson, and we're ready to go. Now, I told you, Trubisky, we saw 1 for 4 in that first game. He's going to get to play the entire first half here in the second, and he's already doing better. The touchdown over the middle to Zach Miller, 7-0. Bears lead real quick as Trubisky's fine. The tight end and a running game. Those are the two of the biggest things that a rookie quarterback can have. Obviously, an offensive line is great. It's number 1, more than likely. But a pass-catching tight end and a good running game, hey, you're in good situation. Bears up 7-3, 3:40 left in the second quarter. Trubisky is looking again, rolling to his right. He finds Cam Meredith. Got his ACL torn in real life, but not in Madden. The touchdown pass from Trubisky. That's 2 touchdown passes, and Trubisky is on fire. Live wire. Look at this. Beautiful pass to Cam. Touchdown is 14-3 at that point. Bears lead. But not everything is good for the Bears in this particular game. I can't even explain what's going on with this tackling or the lack thereof for Williams. Look at this. This is just really poor tackling. And that's how this type of thing takes place. Prince Amukamara could not catch it. That's a long touchdown run for Williams. And yeah, it's 14-10. Like I said, not everything. Yeah, Jarrell Freeman's very upset. He should be. But Trubisky is still playing. 22 seconds left in the second quarter. This is pretty much going to be the last play he does in this particular game. And why not make it a touchdown? And Quan Bowden, yes, if you saw the first episode, we did sign him. Getting a touchdown pass or touchdown reception against one of his old teams. And let me tell you something right now. Oh, but that's bad. Kendall Wright is out for 6 weeks with a dislocated elbow. Unfortunately, we experienced a lot of pain in this particular episode of the CFM. But Trubisky's a perfect 12 for 12 in this game. No incomplete passes, 3 touchdowns. But unfortunately, we had quite a bit of incomplete tackling. Marcus Cooper has to chase this Williams guy. Cordell Williams or Cardell, whatever his name is. He's killing us right now. We can't tackle him for whatever reason. 21-18 right now. And here's the handoff to Jeremy Langford. Now, we really like Jeremy Langford's speed, but we do not like his hands. He puts the ball on the floor, on the field, on the grass, whatever you want to call it, way too often. Did it in college. He's done it in real life with the Bears, and he's doing it right now in Madden. That's a fumble in the red zone. That's bad. But, hey, the Bears still win the second preseason game of the season, 28-25. Really strong game for Trubisky. Actually, it was a really good day for Jeremy Langford, even though he put the ball on the ground in the red zone in the fourth quarter. And the game wasn't necessarily on the line, but, you know, that's a bad thing. But I told you about Trubisky. Look at that, 12 for 12. 3 touchdown passes. Obviously no picks. He's 12 for 12. Just a great game. Colin Kaepernick, not too bad, 5 of 11. But look at Langford, another 100-yard game, a touchdown, and he did have the fumble. Jordan Howard is not bad either, 11 rushes for 45 yards. But Jeremy Langford's speed has us really thinking. And we love Jordan Howard. But what we don't love is we don't love those fumbles. And that's what Jeremy Langford is bringing. So there's a little bit of a weirdness there we got going on. So we got some stuff we got to figure out because, you know, here we go. Week 3, still flying through the preseason, taking on the Tennessee Titans. Marcus Mariota is out here. Now look at this, right? Now DeMarco Murray got a brief injury, ended up coming back in the game. But this is Mr. Fluellen. And look, what in the... Okay, I can't complain too much because it wasn't my guy that hit him. But this dude has to have the most core strength or some sort of abnormal leg strength. Watch what happens to his upper body. How does he not go down? Look at this. Who can do that? You can't even do that in the cartoons. I don't know what that is, but we're losing 7-0. And this game was just painful. You know, you saw the title of the video, right? Preseason pain. This is where the preseason pain started. Rashard Matthews just made a fool of Adrian Amos. Adrian Amos is swinging for the air like Conor McGregor in the 10th round. It was not good. 54-yard touchdown pass. We're losing 14-0. So the defense has to step up and make some plays, right? Danny Trevathan is not buying that play action. He's going to swallow this quarterback whole like a boa constrictor. And it is not going to take him weeks to process the food. He is spitting it out. Leonard Floyd, you can't block me, sir. Oh, look at the athleticism and the sack for Floyd. That's 2 sacks on this particular possession, but here comes the injuries. I told you this is preseason pain. Our starting center, Cody Whitehair, has broken ribs. So right about now, we've lost Cody Whitehair and we've lost Kendall Wright. But we're still okay for right now. The handoff to Jordan Howard. I think that's Jordan Howard's first touchdown in the preseason. Cuts the lead to 14-7. Now, but Jordan Howard is not done. If you didn't like this video yet, you should be liking it already. Get that like going, because if you didn't like that, you should like this. Look at this move by Jordan Howard. Oh my God, spinning winning. Now you might be like, that was just okay. I got to show you a few replays, a few different angles of this, and I gotta give an applause to whoever's handled the collision detection and the physics for Madden on this particular play. Watch and see what happens to 54. Did you see him get upended by his own man after he got spun on? Look at this. Legs gone. Whip it, dip it. Legs gone. Whip it, dip it. Legs gone. Whip it, dip it. Oh my God, somebody check that boy's neck and his back. That is a beautiful move by Jordan Howard, and he played pretty good. But look at, I told you, preseason pain. Come on, man. Cal Long is now out with a dislocated shoulder. I'm missing 2 major cogs off of the. Oh my God, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. But wait, it gets worse. Leonard Floyd, my best defensive playmaker, has a torn shoulder. Are you serious in your life right now? Trubisky's back. He's looking. Let it go. Oh, Mitch. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
It's my quarterback.
Yes, that is my quarterback. And he's hurt. So here comes Colin. Colin Kaepernick is coming in. Wasn't supposed to be in for another minute 20. And his first pass when he comes in does not make us very confident about moving forward. That was not good. Just a bit outside. And the Bears lose their first preseason game, 24-10 to the Titans. But more important, Colin, he ain't trying to hit right now. He's a get out of my face. But more important than anything, I mean, it's a preseason game. You lose the game, it doesn't matter. But we lost so many players in this game to injury. And I'm talking about injuries that are going to keep people sidelined for a good amount of time going into the regular season. And I mean, if I gotta be positive, at least I can say at least it happened in the preseason. So some of the games that they're gonna miss are not gonna be regular season games. But oh my God, we are not in a good position right now. The Bears are going to definitely have some issues on the depth chart. And then we're talking about key positions. Now, I gotta show you guys what's going on here. Jordan Howard had 15 rushes for 51 yards, which is not too bad. There's Fluellen, which was just killing us. Jeremy Langford didn't do much in this particular game. What reason being is because the starters played 3 quarters, and we were down in the 4th, so we were passing the ball. Colin Kaepernick did have the 1 scramble for 20 yards, which was nice. Yeah, things are looking a little tough right now. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know what we're gonna do. I mean, we passed the ball around pretty well. Got it to a lot of different receivers and tight ends. But look at the injury situation. Cal Long is out 8 weeks with a dislocated ankle. Leonard Floyd 5 weeks with the shoulder tear. Cody Whitehair 5 weeks with a broken ribs. Kendall Wright was already out. He's still out 5 more weeks. And Trubisky is out 6 weeks with a dislocated elbow. Wow. So essentially, Trubisky is probably going to miss, at the very least, the first 4 weeks, the first 4 games of the season. It's crazy. And then now we got to cut people. Now we got to cut people, which is crazy. And we got to cut 22 players. And these are the guys that they're suggesting. Now, this process actually took me a little bit of time, so I sped up this aspect of the video because it took me a long time, because I don't want to cut Daniel Braverman. So I sent him to the practice squad, which, pretty much satisfies the cut requirement. DeAndre Houston Carson, he can ride. Capron Lewis, he can go. DeAndre Hall, he can go. John Timu, he can go. Jonathan Anderson, gone. Jonathan Banks, he can pretty much ride too. I didn't want to cut Deontay Thompson. I'm going to have to revisit that because I like his agility and speed, so I didn't really want to cut him. I got rid of Deion Bush. Cyril Richardson's gone. Cravon LeBlanc is gone. Eddie Jackson I really like. And I got to admit, some of it's got to do with what he's been doing in real life. I just want it to happen on the game, even though he's not quite doing it there. I had to get rid of Freddie. Got rid of somebody else. Let's see. Mike Cole is gone. We still got to cut 9 more guys. And I'm looking at I need some of these guys. I do. I don't know what. I don't know. We got to cut 7 more. I went ahead and dumped. I really was hesitant to dump Bobby Massey. Now I cut Deion Thompson. I had to pull the trigger on that. Ruben Randall, he's probably not going to get upfield. We're pretty deep at wide receiver. Still got to cut 4 more. So now I'm looking at the other positions. We only got 2 healthy quarterbacks, so that's not going to happen. Running back, Benny Cunningham Jr., I don't think we need you, sir. We got 3 running backs. Only got 1 fullback. Wide receivers, I don't think we can do it. Tight ends, we need 3. Yeah, I'm looking. I mean, centers, we're really, really tight now. The left ends, we don't have a lot of guys there. Right ends, no. Defensive tackles, we need 3, I think. Man, this is tough. I mean, you see, I'm really going through this. BW Webb, I got to let you go. So now we still got to cut 2 more guys. I don't know where we're going with this. Looks like Harold Jones-Corte is going to be one of the guys that goes. Yes. Now, the last guy, I'm going to have to, man, this took me, I'm telling you, I sped this up because it took me a long time to decide which 22 guys had to be cut. This was a lot of cutting. This is a lot of cutting. Ultimately, I'm trying to find somebody that I can send to the practice squad. It probably should have been him, but I didn't. Why does it feel like my roster is ultra small right now? I decided to say, you know what? As much as I like Eddie Jackson, I'm going to send Eddie Jackson to the practice squad. It took a long time for us to get to week 4. Just with the cutting aspect took longer than some of these games, I think. But finally, at the final preseason game of the season, and taking on the Cleveland Browns, and it's raining in Chicago, and Colin Kaepernick is like, "Hey, I'm your starter. I gotta show what I can do," and hopefully that's not it. Hopefully that's not it. Hopefully that's not it. We don't want that to be it. That can't be it. Interception. That ain't good. And so Colin Kaepernick only played the first quarter, right? Because that's what the starters play in the fourth quarter. I mean, in the last preseason game, Mike Glennon getting his first looks, and he throws a touchdown pass. Thankfully, that injury was not a very serious one. Hronis Grasu got a bruised sternum. I think he's back. He'll be okay. We're leading 10-3 at that point. Now, Deshaun Kaiser finds Lewis over the middle with that on the slant for the touchdown. That made it 10-10. We really don't care who wins this game. We really don't. Honestly, it's the last. We just don't want anybody else to get hurt. That's pretty much where we're at. Victor Cruz is returning kicks right now. That's where we are. But look at Victor Cruz. He is going to the house. Touchdown, and he's dancing. Hit him with the return, and he's dancing. 83 yards, 17-13, but Cleveland comes right back and scores. It's 20-17. And look at Langford cutting it to the outside for a nice run, spinning off a guy. Couldn't go any further than that. That was a nice run. And we got a little bit more of Langford. He gets the ball on another stretch play, and he's going to get to the touchdown. He's going to get to the goal line for the touchdown. Makes it 31-20. Last highlight of the preseason is that we forgot Kyle Fuller was on this team. We really did. But he reminds us with the pick 6 against Deshaun Kaiser. And he almost hurt himself. Like, I thought he knocked himself out cold or something. He laid down there for too long. Whatever. But Deshaun Kaiser, he threw for 300 yards, but he threw 3 picks. He wasn't all that great. Langford, another 100-yard rushing game, but he also fumbled again. And it was in the red zone again. I don't know what to make of him. Go ahead and leave a like on this video. Absolutely, please. I would appreciate it. God bless. And peace.